Hey, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. What about you?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you so much for waiting and the patience. I was just trying to figure out how to live. This is the first time I've done this, so this is awesome. So I'll do a little introduction just to get us started, and then I want you to tell me all about what you've been working on. But hello, everyone. Welcome to Checking In with Changemakers with Be the Change Media Network. My name is Lily Mott, and this is a brand new show this week. And I want to give you a little background on just what you're listening to or what you're watching. I have published over 180 episodes now of Be the Change podcast featuring young changemakers from around the world. And those first episodes of the podcast were published over 3.5 years ago, which is crazy. So it's been really interesting to follow along with all of the work that all of these change makers and my guests have done over the last few years. And so I wanted to chat with some of them again about what they've been up to and have them give me a little update on all of the work they've been doing. So this is an Instagram Live, of course. And so if you're watching along live and you have any questions for me or for my guest, please share those. And this is also going to be uploaded on the Be the Change podcast feed as well. It's going to be in a season 2 episode. So if you want to go back and listen to it, you can definitely do that as well. Today, I have a very special guest joining me, and you were, I think it's episode 166 of Be the Change
Yeah.
podcast. That's awesome. So you were the founder of an organization called the Animal Patronage, and you're working to end animal cruelty. But as I learned in that episode, you're working on so many other things. So I really want you to tell me about what you've been up to. First, let's get started with a little introduction. Tell me how you're doing today. Tell me what's going on in your world, what you've been working on, and then we'll go deeper from there. But whenever you're ready, let's get started with that.
Okay. First and foremost, thank you so much, Lily, for inviting
Of
me
course.
here today. And really, Be the Changemaker podcast and being updated with it's being a guest there has been a very happy journey for me too. And seeing other change makers standing with me and doing crazy things are literally amazing for me. So talking about my journey after that 106th episode of Be the Change Makers, my journey has literally changed because the work schedules, time schedules are literally crashed and then a drastic change in me. But still, starting with my introductory part, for those who have joined us first time today, I am Srijanita Maurya. I'm from Uttar Pradesh, India, but currently based in Cambridge, UK, continuing my studies in BSc Honours Forensic Science at Anglia Ruskin University. And my journey currently going a really drastic mode. I'm the founder of the Animal Patronage, but currently Animal Patronage isn't working very well because of my time schedules and everything. And the achievements and everything I won this year or past years after putting my application to universities have literally been slowed down. But yeah, I have won 2023 Environmental Changemaker Award by GYA Global Youth Award London. And yeah, I was selected as the COI 18 delegate, but due to time schedule, I wasn't able to join them. But yeah, I have got that.
Okay, so I definitely want to talk about that. I want to first talk about your move to the UK because I think that's so exciting. And I would love to just know more about how life has been in the UK so far. Tell me about all of that for you.
Okay, how the life has been for me so far? It's been a situation of mixed emotions where I have enjoyed, I have been happy, I have been angered, I have been frustrated and questioned myself that why did I move to here? But yeah, it was really a good change for me, I still believe. It made me a responsible person, which why wasn't I? It made me to come out of that princess treatment that my mom used to give me, and I came out of that. And yeah, now I'm doing each and everything with myself. So moving to UK has been a great journey for me. And past 4 months, I like on 17th of Feb, it will be going to be my full 5 months in UK. And that's where after coming from on 17th of September 2023, I landed in the UK and everything really changed for me. Sitting for 7 hours on Heathrow and seeing each and everything there, how fast the London life is and how crazy it is. It's really going hard for me, but still enjoying that part. That how responsible I have been every day I feel like I'm proud of myself, the way I'm working, the way I was given a princess treatment in India. But now I'm doing each and everything, managing everything. Is like, yeah.
That's so exciting. How have you dealt with the rain so far?
Yeah.
How have you
Sorry,
dealt
can
with
you
the rain?
rain? Talking about the rain, then it's
Yeah,
been
yeah,
the
yeah.
similar to India only. But
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
rain is really crazy in UK. And like in the morning also I've seen more than rain. I think wind have affected me more. Going for the part time with the crazy wind splashing my face, I was like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah, yeah, yeah. So tell me about how moving to a new country has affected your change making work. Of course, you were saying that the animal patronage is taking it a little bit slower now, and like you said, lots of time clashes. Tell me more about that for you and how you're managing to balance things still, and if that work's going to resume maybe in the summer. Just tell me about how you're managing to balance your work as an activist and as a student.
Okay, now talking about the animal patronage work, being first and foremost, the time schedules have literally made me my work have gone slow because of time schedules of that. And today also, as you asked me to put the time of, we are going live at the 6 p.m. of the UK time, but still my family in India aren't able to watch
Mm,
me because of the time schedule. And that's what is happening with the animal patronage also, because most of my people from India have been joining me and other part of the Asia only, so they aren't able to make a proper team with me. But yeah, I am coming up with the ideas that how I can manage it all, my coursework, my classes, my part-time and my animal patronage work also. First and foremost, I will be starting alone only, posting the things on the animal patronage, that what I was doing before with my team, but I will be starting alone, me myself. But yeah, I am thinking of starting it again as a lone change maker only, and then getting into a team part so that we can study animal patronage and make it more stronger and make more changes here.
yeah, definitely. And I think taking it slow and adjusting to life living in another country, that's amazing. Do you have any advice for international students, especially those who may also be change makers, but also just international students in general who have moved to a new country? Do you have any advice for them that you would like to share?
Okay, first and foremost, I just want to say I am the one who needs the advice at the current position, but still, I
That's very
want to
fair.
share with you all that no, the international students, I will be saying that they are the strongest one because they have to leave their own country, their own places, and coming here, they are the one of the strongest person you will ever see. The way they are managing their coursework, their part times, and their family life, the most important, their emotions they are carrying. This the most important thing they are doing so far. So first and foremost, I will be suggesting them don't get the frustrated by these things, because yeah, these are the new changes we will be facing. Everything we can't get at a point only. Like I can't carry animal patronage work also, I can't do my coursework, I can't do my part-time, each and everything at all together. I need some time to manage these things. I need to see what my schedules are, what my all things are, then only we can go ahead with our journey. So don't get frustrated at first point only. You need to slow down, you need to first manage yourself, take care of yourself, then move with these things. I know you are going to be crying these things, these points, these something called motivational speeches which I will be giving or someone else will be giving wouldn't be that helpful to you, but still, yeah, you need to manage yourself. You don't get frustrated, and be happy and be proud of yourself, because you need to be as proudest at that point that you left your country and came here. That's the most proudest thing you and your family should be of.
Definitely. I think that's great advice. So, do you have any clubs that you've been involved in, any societies or any activism work that you've been working on in the UK, maybe volunteering, even just activities? Tell me about kind of what your life is like now that you've, of course, moved and you're getting a little bit more settled. Tell me about what these last few months in the UK have been like for you, as much as you'd like to share.
Okay, so most happiest moment that I'll share with you, that I adopted an elephant from
Oh
my
my
savings.
gosh.
Yeah, and that elephant will be mine in April, because that elephant is really small because he's a
Uh-huh.
premature baby. I adopted it from the
Oh,
WWF,
wow.
and which will be mine.
That's so
So soon in
exciting.
April, I gifted myself as my birthday present that elephant baby, and yeah, I will be paying for him, taking care of
Uh-huh.
him. And after that I joined there's a woodland society here in UK only, which is working for the trees and everything. I joined them, and yeah, I am funding them. After that, through my organization and everything, I'm working as a COI team delegate. This time I was selected as a UN women delegate also. 2 days back I was selected, and ensure that you would have seen my post. And yeah, that's how it's going on. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's going slow but going crazy.
definitely. Tell me about that. Tell me about your work with the UN. What is that going to look like?
So working as a UN UK women delegate is like I will be working for the women of, especially on the Women's Day. I will be giving a speech there, and how the women empowerment is needed here, how the women slavery we should remove it and make it look like a women empowerment part, not the women slavery part. Because people used to say that women are doing not taking as a women working in a field as a working women, but taking as a slave women. So we need to remove that and make them work as a empowered women working in a working field, not as a slavery women.
Yeah, interesting. Interesting. That's really, really exciting. And I've seen a couple of other UK activists that have also announced that
Yeah.
they're going to be on that delegation, and that's so exciting. You're going to get to meet so many amazing people. So tell me about what you're looking forward to in the future. Of course, this new position and being able to work with the UN, that's so exciting. But do you have any other projects or events coming up that you're excited about?
Yeah, surely. I'm excited about the COI 19 coming up. I'm excited about the COP 29 coming up. So yeah, I'm excited about all those things. But yeah, many other things are coming up. Not sharing my secrets of animal patronage, but soon you will be surprised with many other things it will be coming up with. And surely
Definitely.
I will be again resuming my work as a podcaster with my podcast on animal patronage. And yeah, same as you, I will be interviewing with the new change makers. We two together can bring up new change makers and share their stories. That's really important because change makers somehow they are hidden, and we need to take out those change makers, make them come in front of the world so as the other people can also get inspired by them. These all things I'm looking forward to.
That's so exciting. That's awesome. I might have to have you come back on and tell me more about the work that you're doing in a couple months when you can share everything.
Yeah.
So I know that I've asked you this question before. I asked you when I had you on the podcast earlier, but lots of young people want to create change. They want to make a difference, but they may not know how to get started with that work. What advice do you have for those people who may be listening?
Okay, for those people, first and foremost, I was also at the same situation when I started back in 2021. Yeah, it was true that from when I was 8 years, my mom has been an inspiration for me. She was working for the animals in my area, so I have been worked with them. But still working, coming out as the change maker, coming into the online platforms, doing changes there, it was a new thing for me. And so the same situation you will be starting. So first and foremost job you need to do is do the research. What, that's not the thing. I have seen these students, like someone is working in the environmental field and someone got famous too because of that. I too will work in the environment. It's like I have seen the students, they will be like, just someone has been famous, they wouldn't be knowing what the environment they want to work for, whether they want for the animal welfare, whether they want to work for the SDGs of the environment, nothing. They just want to get the famous, and so they joined it. No, you need to first get into what your goals are, what things you are interested in. First find out that. If you that it's not important that you should be interested in environmental things, you should be interested in SDG goals only. Sometimes it can happen. I have got the friends who are interested in science and technology, so they are working in that. Some are in business, some are environments, and each and everything. So it's just like you need to be change maker in different field. You can be change maker anything. So whatever you choose to be, just say if you choose in the environment, just doing research over it, what changes you want to bring in. Again, environment is not just what environment, it's a huge field where different topics are there, where different things are there. I always say that I'm not working for the environment, I'm working for the animal welfare. My own topic is animal welfare. I want everyone to be the vegetarians, not to eat other things, like not to slaughter animals. I'm working for the animal emotions. That's what I'm working for. I never say I'm an environmental activist, but I'm an animal welfare activist. So environment is also a huge topic. Like this, you need to choose one thing or choose 10 things also, but do a proper research there and then start working there. Starting from point is really hard, but not impossible. Everything is I am possible, so that make it I am possible and make it worth there. Do proper research and get it started.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's such an important starting point too, because I think you can't really educate others and you can't do this work without knowing exactly what you want to do and being passionate about an issue. And I think it's so important to be passionate about that and not do it for the fame or the, like
Yeah.
you were saying, bouncing around different issues. It's so important to stay committed and be passionate about the work that you're doing. That's great. So, as we're closing out, what are the best ways for people to connect with you and maybe get involved in the work that you're doing or the work that you're going to be doing soon? Are there ways that people can connect with you and get involved?
So the you can connect with me on the Instagram and the LinkedIn. I will be surely sharing each and every ideas there. Whatever the work I'm doing, I have a habit of being from the Gen Z generation. That's true. I have got a millennial mind, but I am from the Gen Z generation who has got a habit of everything posting there. So yeah, I have a habit posting each and everything, doing the post there. So I will be posting whatever the recent ideas and everything I will be coming up. And you can get connected to me on Instagram or on the LinkedIn or to the Lily, because she is
Hmm.
my new podcaster who shares each and everything with you. And yeah, there you can connect with me. You can I always say you can just chat with me, just type a message to me. I always reply to each and every change makers, whatever the helps they want. So just give me a question, I will be replying back to you, and that's how you can connect with me. I say I'm proud of that. I reply to each and every comment someone gives me. So yeah, you are free to text to me. I will be replying back to you if you want any help of me.
Definitely, definitely. And I'll put all of the description and everything in the podcast episode too when it comes out so everyone can access you. And if they have questions, definitely reach out. Thank you so much for coming on this first episode. This was so much fun, and I'm so glad that we got to catch up. And also, thank you to everyone who is watching. And if you're listening to this episode, thank you as well. If you want to talk about anything I mentioned, please reach out to me by email at lily@bethechangepodcast.org or on Instagram at bethechangepodcast or Be the Change Media Network. And I can also get you in contact with Srijanita as well. So yeah, we've got it all linked as well in the episode description. So check that out if you have any questions. Tune in for the next episode of Be the Change podcast tomorrow. But until then, be the change you wish to see in the world. Bye, guys. And thank you so much for coming on. This was so fun. And you were kind of my guinea pig. So I appreciate you doing this with me.
Thank you, Lily, for inviting me. That's my pleasure to joining you all today. Yep.
Of
Thank you,
course,
everyone,
of
for
course.
joining us today.
Bye, guys. Have a good one.
Bye bye.